Maleficent, let me show you the irony of what you're saying. This is how you show there's an underlying layer of racism. Because what you've mentioned is the pro-Pali marches. You're talking about... Wait, 1 second, Johnny. You're talking about India and Pakistan, the pro-Pali marches. Not once have you mentioned Ukraine. When the whole country had the flag up and they were showing allegiance to Ukraine, not once did he mention that. That went over your head. You didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
But then businesses were painting their logos yellow and blue. When businesses were painting their logos yellow and blue, that wasn't an issue.
I agree with
So you know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? When it's a white European, it's okay. But when it's a Muslim or when it's a brown or black person, then it's a problem. Come on, man.
I agree with him on that one because
Can I ask the panel
I agree with him on that one. Yeah.
I need some
It doesn't
advice.
matter what countries they are. When you have,
It doesn't matter about country. Disputes don't have to be. No.
I want to ask your advice.
Disputes don't have to be between countries. We've seen white people have disputes between each other over laws and stuff like that. Over many different laws. We've seen rights and left. We've seen disputes happen between the same races. It doesn't have to be over countries. Disputes are going to happen.
We're talking about civil war here, mate. I don't know. We're not talking about an argument down the
you mentioned.
Okay, wait, Maleficent.
Hold on, let me
just say this.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I
You
wanna call out your
mentioned
hypocrisy,
disputes. You mentioned after the Indian games when they're fighting and whatnot. What about after the Chelsea and Millwall match when they're fighting?
Thank you.
Do you get what I'm saying? Disputes happen. Disputes happen regardless. Disputes happen. Disputes happen regardless of race, right?
Let him finish, Maleficent. Let him finish.
Not about a fucking fight after a football match, mate.
Wait, you just said Indians and that fighting.
Yeah. Cricket matches.
What about when Paris Saint-Germain comes to Chelsea and they start fighting?
Exactly.
Because they absolutely hate each other. The two countries hate each other, mate.
Yeah,
they
France
hate
and
each
England,
other.
they do.
Yeah, so does football clubs.
No, if you
Yes.
hang on, hold on. If them
Thank you.
Arsenal.
Shut up, man.
So does Tottenham and Arsenal.